Hello, hello. Welcome to Off Air Talks. I'm Ciara
And I'm Lisa McGregor, and we are sitting in luxury right now. We have such an exciting day and podcast recording in our brand new, custom-made, upholstered, gorgeous chairs from Apex Upholstery.
And they are everything and more than we could have ever dreamed of. So we decided to go with almost like a yellow velvet with a bit of a pattern on it. Mm-hmm. And then the outlining, which we love, is the pink.
Pink piping.
Yes, the pink piping. So we also love just like, look at this.
I've never seen a chair like this.
These chairs are. You can kind of see it a little bit better from your camera shot. Mm-hmm. And then the back, you can like lean up. If we need, we can cross our feet even. Like, these are top of the line. So we are going to show you a full video of how they were made because there's still more.
There's still more to come. We're not finished yet. And we're so lucky to be doing this collaboration with Apex Upholstery and RUUM because they're, a couple of great gals, and they just custom made it. We got to pick they did in 2 weeks where they got to pick our patterns and our colors. And once we have everything finished and a couple more paint jobs done, it's just like the coolest thing. And it's such a cool spot because it's been around Edmonton for a while, and they do like any piece of furniture can be built from scratch.
Like they even do aviation, which is insane.
And and boats. You get like stuff reupholstered.
Yeah.
And boats, and they can do banquet boothing, automotive boats, and everything.
Restaurants too, they do a lot of. So they really can take anything and just make it look like $1 million.
And this looks like $1 million. It really makes this legit. Like, we have our own podcast chairs now. Like, how cool is that?
Oh, I know. It's awesome. The other ones were just temporary. So to actually have our own furniture and continue to make this our own, I am fired up.
And it's cool too because if you want to check out, it's just on 50th Street or just off of it in the city. You can easily go on their website, and they do a really easy quoting system. So you kind of explain what you want. You maybe show some pictures, and then they'll get back to you with pricing and the next steps. And that's essentially been such a cool experience, just kind of collaborating with them and doing what we want. So
we love it.
And so comfy. I love it. Anyways, so we'll show you guys more once it becomes finished with our collab, but there's lots more to come.
Love it. Mm-hmm. So Lisa, Garlic Queens, we continue to reign.
Yep. We've had some fun.
Oh my gosh. So we went to a dinner on Sunday night. It was actually the mini stomp, not the balloon pop. So the mini stomp is a lot different than the gala. But it was fantastic. Like some of the best food we've had yet at Garlic Fest.
And it was at Sorrentino's downtown. And
we got to sit with the family.
We got to sit with the Sorrentino's family, all the Italians. It's exactly what you would picture. And it was so cool. All the little kids running around. And it's all for a great cause. They had like a fun thing for a bracelet where basically people were buying stays for women that live out of the city and they need to come in for cancer treatment at Sorrentino's house. It's Compassion House. And everyone was so friendly, and it was just like such a ball. But we have been out a lot.
Yes, but I mean, what else is new? Everyone's like, we get it, we get it. I want to talk about the dishes. So we started with that bacon wrap date, which I love, but they pair it with different wines in Italy, which is so cool. Matteo and his dad, they have a international wine company that they import wines from, which is so cool.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Then the next dish was like a charcuterie salad.
Kind of. It was a antipasto.
It was so good.
Yeah, with one corner would be like smoked salmon, and then another corner you got some cheese.
Or like prosciutto and like...
It was so good. My favorite dish was the next one.
Yeah, the lobster ravioli was absolutely freaking insane.
I've never tasted lobster like that. It was delicious.
And it was packed. Like these raviolis were packed with lobster. And then we ended off with a bison cheek that was sous vide for 48 hours. So you could like pull it apart with your fork.
That was wild. Never seen anything like that.
Yeah. And there was a couple shrimp in there and then a little dessert to end off. But
garlic's the theme. There's lots of garlic, and we reek-like it all day, every day.
So much. So again, though, just to drive home, this isn't just all for fun. I mean, it is obviously the best time, but it is for Sorrentino's Compassion House. So this has been the 34th year. So there's 219 different women that stayed at Sorrentino's Compassion House that came from 81 different communities, which is crazy. And that was just last year.
Wow.
So facing 30 different types of cancer. I know that we had said it's just breast cancer, but it's not.
No.
So it's 30 different types. You look like you're going to sneeze. Are you going to?
No.
Oh, I thought you were going to. And stayed a total of 4,101 nights. The shuttle van drove a total of over 11,000 kilometers. So that's
crazy.
To and from appointments, things like that. So again, our goal is to raise $5,000 for this house, which covers
well, that would cover about
5 weeks of a stay.
No, not quite 5. It's a little more expensive than that for 5 weeks, but it's like a couple of weeks stay there.
Yeah.
Which is so important because it would be super lonely, and this is a great spot where women going through the same thing can lean on each other and relate.
And their families can come and have
Yeah.
a place to stay. You're not in a hotel room alone.
Exactly.
So expensive. So
It's very nice.
again, Garlic Fest is very fun, but it's for a better cause. So we hope to see you at the mini stomp, which is actually happening on Friday.
Yes. No, that's the balloon.
Or the balloon pop, sorry.
Balloon pops on Friday.
Yeah.
But yeah, before, make sure you go to our Instagram page and you'll
Yeah.
see a place where you can donate, and you'll actually know where your dollars are going. Like, it is going each night. Each stay is $250 a night, so whatever you can contribute would really help.
Yeah.
And then we have on Friday the balloon pop, which means we get into a limo and we go to like a crazy amount of different sorts.
5 different places.
I think it's even more than that. You got West End, you got Stony Plain, you got St. Albert, you got
Century.
downtown Century,
And then we end up in
Little Italy.
So
At least 6.
yeah, it is going to be something. Emily is an absolute angel, and she's making us limoncello spritzes.
We love you,
She
Emily.
knows that we love those so much. But we're bringing a couple of our friends along in the bus, and yeah, it is an absolute riot. So again, you can stop at any one of those locations.
Say hello to us. We'll be visiting.
Yeah. We also have to mention, food-wise, that you finally got to eat at Rita.
Yes, that was such a good night.
Did you love it? So
It was
Lisa and I
amazing.
went on Friday with a pal, and fantastic.
It was amazing. It was so neat how they've redesigned it from Uccellino. I love like the pink vibes, and the food's super unique. Like that shrimp that essentially had an orange flavor to it. I've never tasted anything like that in
But
my
it was
life.
still spicy. Almost
It
like
lived
Cajun.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you haven't hit up Rita yet, a lot of people text us and ask, hey, where should we go in the city?
Yeah.
Rita is top of my list. I actually like it better than Olia because I don't find it as rich.
I think
But you haven't been to Olia yet either.
no, I've had Mimi, but I think I've had the snacks at Mimi, but no, I haven't done Olia.
Yeah.
I love Rita's good. It's not too rich, and I also love sharing plates. Like that's what we did.
And the pasta, what was that? The black ink? Was that what it was?
Yeah, it was like black ink spaghetti.
And then
oyster ink, or
And then we paired it with a mussels spaghetti, but you eat the both together, and it was just, we love sharing plates, though, and that's exactly what it is. It's made to share.
Oh, it is. And speaking of sharing, now that you got me all hungry, we also have to share this yummy deliciousness that we got, Choco-licious.
Choco-licious. So we have sponge toffee. It says warning, highly addictive on it.
It's
so
true.
essentially talk a little bit about where we picked these up from, like Sherwood Park. But
Yeah, it's the
story.
owners started this a while back, and it's done really well, and they started at a market, and it blew up, and now we're getting to sample some. As you can see, we already cracked into a few. I mean, all these are so good. Which
This
are you
one
gonna-
is nibs with chocolate and a score. My
Okay.
teeth are already hurting because I've
You
just
love
been
the
eating
sweets
so
lately.
much sweets.
I can't get enough of I love the nibs one with
This
the chocolate.
is a sour soother. My mouth is already watering, dipped in chocolate. We can't get them on our new chairs.
There's something about licorice with chocolate.
Oh my
Like the
gosh.
combo is so good. Or any candy, really.
Like, what the heck? Why are you doing this to us?
I know. Oh my god, I love it. I think you can get them at the market still.
You can. They sell them in over 175 different locations around Edmonton.
Wow. Oh my god, this
And
is
then-
so good.
We're not done yet. We were given these literally chocolate covered Oreo. This is peanut butter in it. Like, I can't even crack into this because my face will break. My face is breaking out from all of the wine and chocolate and garlic we've had. So, like, this is just not helping.
We're indulging so much. But so much for summer bods, but
As long as my waistline doesn't continue to show it, we're fine. Do you know what? I've been teaching an insane amount of spins. I'm not worried.
you are literally an insane amount of spin, so you're good.
I don't know what's going on there.
What good? I mean, are you tired? You tired?
That go down the wrong tube.
It went down the wrong tube, yeah.
Would you like some of my water?
And I still keep eating. Maybe I'll take some, yeah. Ooh, new water bottle?
No, I just leave it here because I have so many at home.
You used to have a lot. Thank you.
But yeah, a lot of spin. So again, if you want to come to one of my spin classes, it's at Move or Archetype, and I'm happy to. Did you taste that? There's an energy drink in here.
I know, it's never just water with you. I love it. Man, it's going to be this is our first day where it's actually like spring has arrived, and I'm fired up. Like, you don't need a jacket for most of this week, which is great. I didn't need one today. We're filming. Well,
I did.
really?
I'm wearing a Canadian tuxedo with a Canadian tuxedo hat.
Love it.
What do you like it?
I
Headed
love it.
into playoffs, you think I could wear this?
Hell yeah.
We have too much Oiler gear.
I know we do. I'm sick Oiler gear.
This is so hard for me to talking to.
I know. We're so good. And I'm still... Playoffs? Now we've clinched. We don't know who we're playing yet, but we'll know this week. But man, we get so spoiled in this city. Like, what are you most... It gets just crazy. And it gets underway pretty soon. Like, there's only one more game. Well, yeah, by the time this airs, there's going to be one more game left.
So, I cannot believe that Thursday against Vancouver is the last home game. Mm-hmm. And then playoffs start. And that's when the chaos fully happens. So, I mean, we always show up for playoffs, which I'm fired up about.
We show up it's exhausting, but it's so fun. Like, the city's alive.
And finally, it's starting to warm up. That feels so much better because we are just sick of the snow. Like, how many days was I messaging you being like, I am clinically depressed with this snow?
It's so depressing. It makes you not motivated. As soon as it's nice out, I'm like cleaning out my house, getting rid of stuff. Like,
I have never fired off so many emails to Mexico being like, take us. Please let us do a pod from there. I need the sun.
I know, because it's so like cold, but now it's nice. And from what the predictors or the Environment Canada is saying, it's gonna be one of the hottest summers.
Yeah, hottest summers that YEG has ever seen. YEG.
Which is crazy. On the one hand, I'm so excited about that. On the other hand, I'm like, man, I remember when it was crazy hot. Like
you don't have
40.
AC, right?
No.
So, you guys, Lisa has a fan, but she gave it to her chickens.
I know. My mom bought me a really nice fan. It's like the ones that rotate. But I worry about the chickens because, like, in the cold winter, it's like, risky. You got to take care of them. But, like, when it's summer, like, if they get heat, what do you call it? Heat stroke? Yeah. I don't want them to die. And, like, what do? Throw them in a tub? Like, you can't just throw them in, like, water. And they hate the sprinkler.
You can't give them, like, an old bathtub for them to just frolic in?
Well, but they're too stupid. Like, they don't do it.
You're like sitting over your mic like this. I'm worried.
Oh, sorry. They're just very. They won't do it. Like and then they run when I pull out the hose. But I spray them sometimes. But yeah, so at nighttime they get really hot.
Can I come over too? Can I run through your sprinklers with your chickens?
Yeah, please do.
Awesome.
You know what I think is we need to do this summer that would really make me happy?
A slip inside.
Yeah, well, sort of. So I feel like, when you're a kid, you do all this stuff, but why does it disappear when you're an adult? Whatever happened to a good old-fashioned water balloon fight or slip and slide day?
A lot of people get really upset about water balloon fights because it hurts the other neighborhood kids because they hurt once.
You were just so aggressive or what? Whipping it? I can see you being that person, yeah. Or get the super soaker out. Like, can we please, that would make my summer if we did, like, get a bunch of people together and we make it legit.
Let's go to your lake.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, or even honestly my house. Well, no, we couldn't really do my house, but
yeah.
Let's do it. I think it'd be so fun.
Okay. Too bad we couldn't do something on the Good Space roof, hey? Did you talk to Devin about it? Were you like, excuse me, sir?
Well, it's funny. Years ago, I did a live hit on top of that roof, and I'm surprised I was allowed out there because it was like, it started raining and there was lightning. Like, I easily could have got electrocuted. And when you go up on that roof, like, there's no real side.
Yeah.
Like, I think it goes out to maybe your shins.
Oh my gosh.
So you have to do a lot of renos because we were saying how that would be the sickest patio in the city, but it's so expensive.
It would be insane. Like, looking out at Rogers downtown, like, it would just,
the
it
corner.
would be nuts. Yeah.
But it is cool up there. It's such a beautiful look, but I mean, yeah, it's can't be done. It's so expensive, but.
Do you want to know what else is expensive? Coachella. And everybody seems to be at Coachella. Are you having FOMO?
I've done Coachella, and the only reason I don't have FOMO is because unless you are so rich doing it, it is like, you got to do it once, but it is like herding cattle in there, how crazy it is when you're in like the regular general admission. But even like, unless you're balling through there with a private jet and you're basically staying in Indio, I would never do it again. Unless, because
that's what I've heard. I've done Stagecoach.
Yeah, a little more low key, but still good.
But I was also with very rich people. So.
Then
that made it fun.
I think that makes a lot of things fun.
It makes it very different. So yeah, we were cruising around. We had like a driver, our own golf cart, everything. It was just top notch. So
but the FOMO's there right now for Coachella for the tunes because it's so unique.
Bieberchella, that's what everyone's calling it. So I found this very interesting. Bieberchella, sorry. So I completely watched the full set. Did you watch it?
I watched snippets.
Okay. So watched it online on what night? Sunday. And I don't know. I loved it. The little clips that I was seeing online. But then after watching the full set, it's pretty much just karaoke. Like sometimes he'll pull up like Baby and then everyone's freaking out. And then the YouTube is singing like, oh, 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 oh. And then he'll come in and be like, oh, 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 oh. But then it's still singing the screen, but he's actually not singing.
Like he basically did a session where it's like he's hanging out at home, showing you. It's like when you pull up videos for your friends.
Exactly, and just like randomly kind of chiming in.
So did you, I guess you watched the full thing. What's your opinion of that as a headliner?
I just wish that there was more. He just has such an incredible voice, and he's one of the entertainers that does not need any help, that can just go out there with a microphone and belt it out and sound better than his album. So there's controversy right now. Because so he got paid $10 million to do this. So people are pretty much saying online that he was getting paid $10 million to do a karaoke set. Where Sabrina Carpenter,
her set was insane. Like, she's out of breath. It's like she had Susan Sarandon do a monologue, and Will Ferrell too.
I know.
Like, and then it was incredible. It was a stage production. Yeah.
So then it's almost like a Taylor Swift show.
Yeah.
And then you compare that to
Biebs,
to karaoke. So I'm just wondering, again, that holds up the conversation of like men and women, like
this double standard of what women have to do.
Yeah,
it's kind of an interesting convo because it goes true, especially for like rock artists. It's like I saw Oasis last year and it was amazing. I loved it because it was so simple. But like old school, it's like why is it that the women have to do so much more or put on like the dancing, do this to be something, and then all of a sudden
to grab that attention and to get that feedback, I guess, from the public being like, wow, this was the best show I've ever seen. So I'm very curious to see, because he's performing next weekend as well.
Yeah.
On the Saturday, right? Or is it the Sunday? Maybe he's closing out the Sunday, I think.
I don't know. I think it's the same schedule each day.
But I think there's no way he can do the same show twice. Everyone's already seen it.
But the problem is he's at a level and no fucks given where it's like he probably be like, whatever, you don't like it, or maybe he'll mix it up.
But I think that everybody that's going though has already seen that from the online clips.
Do that, yeah.
So it's like, to those people, they've already seen the show.
Yeah, what's he gonna do now?
I know. So that's why I'm curious if has anybody ever performed at Coachella 2 years? Or 2 back-to-back.
It's always
weekends?
Like that.
It is?
They do 2 weekends. It's all the same.
Okay, I was going to look that up. Okay, well then, I'm curious. I'm going to go back and look what other performers did.
Like, for example, I remember one year when it was NWA, and I think that's the year that I went, and they pulled up like the Tupac hologram.
Yeah.
But then the next weekend it was something else.
Yes.
So
okay.
They're like, oh, I wish I had that weekend. So they'd mix it up. But in this case, it's like, he played the hits and did that nostalgia thing, and I get he was trying to make it personable,
and it was cool. Like, you're seeing it with your 16-year-old self. You're looking up at the screen. He's 16.
But you get that, like, you literally can get that from his live streams. Like, in a way, I don't get. Yeah, I don't know the thinking behind that. And I mean, when he performed at the Grammys, I think it was the Grammys, I thought that was awesome. Whereas
insane. We talked about it.
Yeah,
when he was in his boxers.
So good. But that had a certain place for that.
100%, yeah.
I don't know. It'll be interesting. It's just crazy. You can just kind of mail it in. It's like Kanye vibes.
100%. Have you seen Kanye?
Oh, he did that show and made a shit ton of money in the States.
Did you ever see Kanye, though, in concert?
No, never did. Did you?
Yeah.
No way.
In Vancouver, when he had the floating stage.
Oh, wow. How was it?
It was nuts. Like, he just walked on stage. He refused to have any openers. Didn't stay for an encore. Walked on, did his songs, walked off, and that was the concert.
So did you enjoy it? Like, sometimes the music's enough.
Well, yeah. I mean, the production. He was on a floating stage. Like, it was insane.
Right.
And
I'm curious how Jay-Z. Have you been to a Jay-Z concert?
Yeah.
Was that the same
Vancouver
deal?
No, it was nuts.
Oh.
It was crazy. Who was he there with? Jay-Z and I almost want to say Nelly. Like, somebody
I could see that.
Yeah, opened. But yeah, again, I went in Vancouver, and it's just so interesting how these different artists choose to perform.
It also shows like ego and stuff. It's like, I saw Snoop Dogg in Calgary, and he had Bone Thugs and Harmony open up, and then he had like literally strippers on the stage and like dancers.
Of course.
And he had all this like fun theatric stuff.
Yeah.
But like, you can tell he wants to put on a good show that's entertaining. So it's like, whereas others, I wonder if they come in there, they're like, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, I'm just gonna.
But then I also do, like, you and I went to Chris Stapleton. That was the first country concert you went to. And he just sat on the stage pretty much.
I know.
With a guitar, with his stool. And that was one of the best country concerts.
Yeah.
His voice, like, I was in tears so many times. Then when he brought his wife on and she's
that's
doing
all
harmonies.
You need.
So again, it really varies. I'm very curious.
Depends on the artist, depends on their era.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
I also love seeing the outfits at Coachella. Do you like seeing that?
I do like seeing it. I mean, I dressed
up
when I went. I know you dressed up as Stagecoach. Like, it's fun. You get yourself a good solid spray tan.
Yeah.
And it's it's a blast. I like that people are getting a little more low-key. Like, they're not overdoing it now.
Yeah.
I think they're not trying so hard.
I know. I think that Alex Earl is really helping with that too. Like, her outfits were so hot, obviously.
Yes.
But quite simple.
Yeah. And
Like,
that's
just the bikini, baggy pants.
You're not just
light hair.
taking fun, not just the photos. Like, you're there to actually have a good time.
Yeah, no, exactly. There were so many different wellness camps and stuff. Anyways,
Yeah.
looked like a good time.
Yeah, it's such a good time. I mean, I feel like we're in the era where all these things are coming back, of like the 90s, we've talked about it, and like people getting back to maybe, dating in real life, not using your phone as much. And like, I think everyone's trying to like, which I feel like there's a little revolution happening in that sense, where people want to get back to like how simpler life and making it more fun.
Oh, I think so too. I think people are just so sick of this act that we've put on for so long.
Yeah.
Of everything changing. Like, even this world is so woke, that I cannot handle the wokeness. So like, but people are realizing like we've gone too far in so many different ways.
Yeah,
so,
just keep it real and just
keep it simple. Like,
yeah, and
honestly,
I know it is kind of a weird time. I think back,
who were we talking to that said that they wish that they were Carmelo Jr.'s mom, Stella.
Oh yes. What was she saying?
We were saying how the 90s, how I wish that I grew up
I know, in the 90s.
And she said, well, really, she said, truly, it was a simpler time.
Yeah,
and that's when she was living in her prime.
Oh, prime time. I mean, they were the cutest couple ever, Carmelo Sr.
Yeah.
And just, even like, some phones existed, it was coming about, but there was no like, there's no social media, there was no cameras on your phone. Like, you really had to live in the moment. Even I think back to there's so many songs too that like were ahead of their time. There's so many moments that were ahead of their time and that you wish existed now that just weren't, like, we're kind of taken for granted.
I know.
But it's bad. I think we're slowly bringing it back though. Even how we operate, I think, is changing a little bit.
For sure.
And like, when it comes to, we're dating, we're going back out all the time now, meeting new people.
Yeah, it's so funny. We're still hearing the younger generation. They're like, we don't want to go out. We just want wellness, which again is fine. But speaking of wellness, there is that wellness event Wednesday, the 22nd.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's going to be fun with Bliss Saunas.
Yeah, so that reminds me. They called me yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you got to give them a call back.
Need to call them back.
It's going to be fun.
But you can get your tickets. Our code is Off Air Talks.
Yes.
So
come join us for a little evening sauna sesh.
Yeah, get those before it's too late. And then we're actually hosting our own wellness event just with our close friends. And I'm very excited for that because we have, I think, both saunas. We've got like a cold tub. We've got the hot tub.
It's going to be fun.
We're going to throw in some non-alcoholic drinks for like the wellness part from 1 to 4. And then I've never thrown anything like this. So.
It'll be a wholesome little afternoon together, and it'll be perfect timing in May when it's a little nicer
warming
out.
up, get a fire going.
But not too hot.
I mean, if we're going to experience in all of the going out, we better start experiencing these wellness events too.
I know, we got to get it together. And honestly, we still do, like, there's another cool event that I'm doing next. So on Thursday, the 23rd, I've hosted this event a couple years now. It's at Royal Kenora Club. It's called Hot Chefs Cool Beats, and it's such a fun event. You go there, you get your ticket for $125, and you walk in. There's 20 local chefs, 5 to 10 beverage stations, and you walk in and you literally sample all of it. You go through, and it's going to a great cause. So all the proceeds go to the Canadian Culinary Fund, and that supports young chef scholarships to get them rolling. And I mean, it features like the best food and drinks in the city.
Honestly,
and mingle, and it's fun.
Yeah, you want to go on a very empty stomach. Last year, Becca, Keiko, and I went.
Usual.
Yeah. And then they actually ended up getting me to judge it with you, which was so fun.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. It was a blast.
I helped you, but it's incredible. Right when you walk into, remember they had those espresso martinis, and we just kept going back for them.
They even had ice cream, too.
Yeah, and like ice sculptures. People are live, like, creating ice sculptures. So, again, just one of the many events happening here in the city that you can get tickets to. So
yeah, make sure you join us April 23rd. Just search Hot Chef Cool Beats for tickets. It's such a blast and great way to sample things in the city.
Totally. We also need to look into the Citadel. There's apparently a brand new play that came out that looked so good. We haven't been to the Citadel in a while.
No, you know what's funny? The last time I went to the Citadel, well, I think we saw the Christmas Carol, but before that, they have some interesting shows. One time I went there, and it was a Spice Girls. What is it, like a theme band or a band that impersonators?
Yeah.
And you can sit, like we were sitting in top deck, you can get a bottle of wine in there, and it was like such a blast.
Oh my gosh.
So they have some cool shows in there.
Okay, let's hit up one of those.
Yeah, let's go.
And then the Mayfield Dinner Theater, they also emailed us.
Yes.
We haven't
been there in a while.
What show are they doing?
I gotta double check.
This was one that I was like, okay, I actually would like to go.
I know. We
But
should hit it up.
No. We are busy that night.
I know. I told them that we're doing our garlic thing on the weekend. We got to talk. Yeah, the one we already mentioned. We're doing.
Do you have it in your email? Who can find it faster?
I got it. Footloose.
That's it. Footloose.
At the Mayfield Dinner Theater, which is always a blast because you get.
I've actually never been.
You're joking.
No, I know that you love to take your mom.
Yeah, and my family always goes, and like it's so cozy because it's like very intimate. It's like old school, cozy tables, and then you're in the greatest seats. No, there's no bad seat in the house. The people, the ones that are reoccurring actors or singers in the shows, like they're unbelievable. Like they've been doing them for a long time. The production value is insane. The singing's insane.
Okay.
And yeah, you just have a good time. It's like and then you get to go eat a full buffet of like awesome food. You always get like,
just
then you'll
keep
set up some
bringing on the
cheese
food
for the rest of the show because you get cut off before the show starts. But it's fun. We'll have to go.
I know. And then Jules today, he's like, when are we going to Sorrentino's for lunch this week? I'm like, I guess Wednesday. We got to space it out because
I know.
It's just too much. But
it is like been a lot.
Do you know what? We can't complain because we are truly blessed to know all these amazing people here. But
we also have to share the funny story we were talking about, like when we were going out a ton. Just like I don't know who we were with. Remember we were talking about our days of having fake IDs.
Oh my gosh, who are we? I think again at Sorrentino's.
I think we're talking about it because we're saying how like kids nowadays, if you will, that there's no clubs anymore.
No.
And or even I think it's because we were talking about dating older. And how some guys, like, you'd meet in the bar and they think you meet a girl and then she has a fake ID and you have no idea that she's underage.
That's right.
Which isn't great. But I remember you and I both, like, I had a fake ID very young. Sorry, Mom. But it was, her name was Diamond. And I'm pretty sure she was an exotic dancer. And Northwest Territories.
Diamond, you are a stripper.
Pretty much. And I literally, you go up and you're like, can you say, like, what's your name? Diamond. Oh, born whatever. And it was like, I think she was like 10 years older. And I got a fake ID at 16.
I had mine at 16 too. Actually, would have been 17. Mine was Caitlin. Caitlin, you know, we still follow each other on Instagram.
Oh, like a friend gave it to you.
Yeah, she was.
What a good
She
friend.
was 2 years older than me. And I went to Saskatoon. Actually, I skipped school to go to DJ Pauly D in grade 12. And told my mom I was sleeping at Lauren's house. Drove up there with like a high school boyfriend. And
it's funny how resourceful you are when you're young to get a ride.
It's just ridiculous. Get up to DJ Pauly D.
Yeah.
The guy looks at me, then looks at the ID. You'd think that I would memorize what's on there. He goes, what address do you live on? I said, I don't know. He's like, what color are your eyes? I'm like, blue. He's like, nope. It says brown right here. He's like, I'm going to need to take
Stupid.
So I'm in Saskatoon and I can't get in now. Yeah, it was just like, come on. If you're going to have a fake ID, like, be smarter than the fake ID.
It is bad how pathetic. It's like you've gone to put all this effort in. The least you could do is sit and memorize it. Like, I remember one time I borrowed my friend Emily's ID, who's a year older, to get into RUUM Jungle. And
what the heck is RUUM Jungle?
And she was already in the bar. So it's like they had just seen her and then she gave me her ID. And we both had black hair at the time.
I'd done that a couple times.
And they're like, they knew, they're like, they'd just seen her and they're like, okay, can you spell your name for me? And I'm like, sure, no problem. And I wrote her last name with like 2 D's instead of 1. And they're like, you're out of here. But I still slithered in there somehow. There's always a way in the back door, like through a bouncer.
I honestly, I don't even know how we did it, but we somehow, and then my friend's mom too, Jade's mom, took my, Jade, and Lauren's photos to Champs, our local bar in Moose Jaw.
Holy.
And said, these girls are 16 years old. Do not let them in. Like,
that's a bold move.
They will be in there. No, she was like, I'm so sick of my daughter being at the bar, dancing on the speakers at 16. So I mean, the moms were really looking out for us, you know.
But I honestly think it's good we did it because you get out of your system early.
Do you get it out of your system early, Lisa?
I'm still like going to the bars. Still love it very much. I love getting ready to go out. Like, I thought I'd be sick of it by now. I probably have friends that are like settled down with families, like don't ever go out, and they're probably like, what is this animal? Like, when is she gonna stop? But you know what? I'm tired of feeling bad about it. I still love going out with friends. I love getting ready.
Yeah.
I love getting dressed up, and the day will come when I won't be doing it.
Yeah.
And I'll get to sit back with a lot of memories. So I think it's good to still get out there. Or look at these kids now. They never even experienced a nightclub, for crying out loud.
Yeah, I mean, nightclubs, not so much. But maybe you and I can line it up where we have a kid at the same time, so we're both just forced to waddle around.
We've kind of talked about that with our buddy Keiko. We're like, okay, what's the game plan?
Choco-licious.
I know, get like it would be, that's the dream. Like our friend Keiko, we've all talked about it. Like
We have.
in a perfect world.
Yeah.
Because it would be hard if one of us couldn't go out or like can't drink or can't do whatever. And also be nice if we're all friends.
Or
and
even
going
if
through
you're
it.
just exhausted. Yeah, if you can talk about like all of your pregnancy issues, all of that together, like the dream.
Can you imagine Keiko pregnant and the amount of FOMO she would have? She'd be just like walking
No,
or waddling
no,
around her
Keiko
tiny
would
body.
still be absolutely bouncing off wall to wall. She'd be like, "This baby isn't holding me back. I
Yeah.
still have so much energy.
She'd be
I
the
don't need to
pregnant woman
drink."
in a club.
Well, I mean, when she was training for a marathon, she didn't drink, and she still had all the energy in the world.
But
so.
she was fiending when we'd go out, for
But
sure.
she definitely can. That girl has more energy than
I know.
I could ever imagine. So.
It would be hilarious. Yeah. I mean, who knows who it's going to be? Hopefully
should-
y'all get blessed with
Should
doing
we
it.
start making bets?
I feel like I could guess it. I mean, yeah, I feel like I already know who it's going to be.
Keiko?
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah, but I even talked to her the other day. I'm like, hey, well, I got to get on it because I would like to do this with you at the same time. It's like, who cares who it is?
Should-
Just kidding. It'd be so fun.
Yeah.
A lot can change in 6 months, though. You never know.
We say that every day.
That's how one thing we've learned, which is exciting about life.
It
that
is.
You just never know.
Okay, I keep looking over at these chairs and this is so surreal. They look so
know.
good. They look even different in the light. Even if you brush it this way and then pull it back this way, like look at that.
And they're so well done and like they're ours and authentic to us. Like it is the coolest gift and like to be able to have these and like I was like, get that off there. Did you already dirty it? No.
What is that?
I can't get over it. Like how cool once our whole studio is done.
I know.
We're gonna have these are chairs we were talking about that when we're like 85, this will be like in our basement or maybe by the pool. We'll live by a pool by then.
It'll just be absolutely worn out. Like we've just sat on it for so
We
long.
will never get rid of these.
No,
Like,
I know.
That's how I feel. Like we're gonna have these forever.
I also just freaking love the style of them. Like
I know.
they're so spacious. Like you and I truly could fit on this one if we wanted.
Oh, I can't wait till I've been doing this podcast in my sock feet and I'll be snuggled up here.
Once we
And-
get our matching sweatsuits.
Oh yeah, that'll be yeah.
The off air, we need
talks.
to get some sweatsuits.
Well, we do have sweatshirts, which is
Do
great.
what do what Alex Cooper does, just always lounging in a sweatsuit,
And yeah, it's comfortable. Heck yeah.
promoting her brand.
I know exactly.
It's
It's been a crazy ride, and each week you never know what's gonna happen. So
you really don't.
Yeah.
Next week we're bringing on a guest, so stay tuned for that.
oh yeah, this
We've
is
got
very
not one
unique.
but two.
Very unique guests.
Yes.
It's totally different. It's gonna be a very interesting conversation. I don't even know where it's gonna go, but
I don't either, but I'm actually excited.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Because it's not going to be like, tell us your life story. It's going to be
No.
like, tell us what's going on these days.
Yeah, and I'll give you one
little
teaser.
insight.
2 girls walk into a bar. That's kind of like, think about it like that, because that's essentially what happened. So, yeah, we look forward to that. And stay tuned, yeah. And if you're bopping around the city, go hit up some Sorrentino's locations Friday night, and we'll see you there in our crowns and robes.
We would love to see you. Make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Facebook as well.
Yes.
Make a donation to Sorrentino's on Instagram if you can. And thanks for taking this conversation off air. I'm Ciara Yaschak.
And I am Lisa McGregor. Ta-ta.
Bye-bye.